Welcome to the Supreme Shop Series with a tour of Colville Outfitters.
Our tour across America's best local tackle shops. Every stop in this journey highlights the heartbeat of fishing culture, the small businesses, the shop owners, and the communities that keep anglers on the water. We'll walk the aisles, hear the stories, and dig into what makes each store special. And yeah, you'll spot some Supreme Lure Co. gear on the shelves, but this series isn't about us. It's about them. So grab a seat, enjoy the tour, and let's step inside another incredible tackle shop.
Welcome. As you can see, we are Buffalo Bills fans here, so if you're a Chiefs fan, you're not welcome. If you're a Miami fan, you're still allowed because we kick your butt every time. Over here, we have the pile of packages going out to all of you great people that goes out every morning. All packaged up nice, ready to go with extra tape. That's how you know I packed it. We have a bunch of awesome knives over here. We got our cool new kitchen sets for all your awesome cabins. These are all beautiful fish themed knives from our company Angler's Edge. Over here is a little embarrassing, but this is our custom float case from Black Tip Floats and Hook Jaw. We have no hook jaws left except a couple slip floats, but Don's on it. We'll have some slip floats soon. We got a handful of sunglasses here. We got a bunch of other brand knives. We got folding knives, a bunch of beautiful custom reels, Cerakote reels, artist anodized reels. We got some yummy gummy worms here. We got crawlers, waxies, and red worms for all your needs. We got a little bit of rod building stuff, some 100 packs of hooks, a bunch more knives, and then you walk right down this aisle here, and this is all of our jig stuff. We have the incredible Berkeley finishers, Rapala, new deep diving jiggers, bad boy bait, blade baits, Hedon baits, steel shads. Got it all. And then here we have our jigging spoons, which is mostly the P-line laser minnows. We have some Queen Tackle tungsten spoons, which we're pretty low on right now. We have the Acme V-rods, which people have been liking. Some Moon Eye razors that are from Fort Erie, Canada. And we have all of our Voodoo jigs right here. And then a bunch of variety of jig heads from other small and large producers. We got some VMC tungsten for all those forward-facing sonar guys. And we got some really cool soft plastic micro jig stuff here. We got the Supreme Lure Co. stuff. Whoop! Right there. Check this beautiful dirt snake out. You know that's going to get them in clear water. Drop back central. We got Outlaw Tackle Soft Plastics, poured in West Virginia. And then we have this incredible spawn netting area. So if you like to tie egg sacs, this is a place for you. We got all different color row wrap. We got spider thread. We got spawn net from Melnack, Mike Atlas, and the best of all, Blackbird, Red Wing Blackbird. We got 4-inch, 3-inch rolls, all kinds of beautiful things. If you want to buy a bunch of those netting and put yourself together a little spawn sack travel pack, you could put all your spawn sack netting in here, your scissors, your row wrap, and just take this right with you, and you can tie your sacks on the go. You come around here, we got more soft plastics. This is going to be for your bass, your crappie. We are in the smallmouth bass capital of the world, so we got lots of great drop shot plastics. We got more great plastics from Supreme Lure Co. here. We got a bunch of different tube jigs, Great Lakes Finesse, Guggen baits. And then on this side, we have all of our hooks, which are pretty picked over right now. But we got a bunch of our bigger jig hooks here, which guys are using for forward-facing sonar and a half a crawler out on Lake Erie. And we have all of our treble hooks, all of our different bait style hooks, our sea wash hooks for your spoons and spinners. And we got every brand that you could imagine. At least we try to have them. And then we have our own private label hooks too, which we are low on, but I am constantly working to bring you guys more stuff. At eye level here, we have all of our scents and gels from the incredible Pro Cure baits and scents. And then over here, we have our egg cures. We have our famous Chrome Cure, which is mixed and made right here in Buffalo, New York. Simple, easy, and effective. You can buy it right at the shop or online. We have a bunch of our different pliers. We have nice sheaths for the pliers. We got our own brand of scissors, hook files. And this is gonna blow your mind. We got a bunch of floats here. We got float stops, we have float tubing, we have arrow floats, more than you could imagine. We got our own brand of floats. These are the Adipose slip floats in a 3/4 ounce. These are crazy durable. They are PVC foam floats and they're coated with polyurethane. I'm sorry, EVA floats with polyurethane. Look at this. Great Niagara River floats. We got our whole Blood Run selection right here. Every Blood Run float imaginable. We got our all-around loafer right here and 10 packs available for you guys. And if you want to get a single, we got the singles up here. And then you can take your floats and put them in our own float tubes. Slide them in that way. Pop, 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 pop. Close the tube. And you think you have enough floats, and then you see a bunch of nice custom ones. You take this one off, slide those ones in this way, and you can hold about 20 floats in this little tube. It's just enough crush proof that you could put it in your hip pack and nothing will smash them. It's a one extra layer of protection. Here we kind of have mix and match stuff. We got Drennan old school plastic floats. We got knockoff Drennan floats from Sheffield. And we have the new Blackbird carbon fiber fixed floats, which are really nice. And then we have this that I am so proud of. Yellow fish stick baits. This is the Moon Eye Minnow. They are absolutely incredible. They have all different custom colors that are incredible for the Great Lakes. We have a bunch of collaborations. This one here is the Colville Brookie. That one has been just killer. This one is the Mayfly. The fish were on Mayflies heavy this year, so he did me a custom Mayfly color. This is a big fish catching machine. This is the Purple Ghost. Absolutely killer. Take a look at that beauty. If the fish are on white bait, smelt, emeralds, throw this on. You will get them. They are rigged with 2 hooks, so you don't have to remove the front hook and worry about getting that in the net. These hook fish just fine. They are mostly a walleye bait, but they are built to handle salmon, trout, steelhead. And I have to show you this one other one that's called the Lexi Special that my daughter designed. Where is the Lexi Special? That's what's cool about owning a tackle shop is my kids get to have lures named after them. So we have the Colville Brookie that I showed you, and this is the Lexi. Take a look at that. That thing is a walleye slamming machine. So buy one of these next time you're in. You will not be disappointed. We have a bunch of plugs for Steelhead in here. We got the bait butter to put on all over your stick baits for walleye. We have a bunch of Ranowskis, which are a Western New York favorite. And we got all these beautiful storms that are heavily picked through given salmon season and the end of walleye season. But we still got lots of yummy selections for the opener for walleye. And back here we have our Killam custom baits. These are all custom painted stick baits. We are revamping this section, so it's really picked over right now, but we have some still really good choices. He's got his own blank coming out. We have this old school Ranowski that's a chatterbait, which is actually a Ranowski brand one. So that is really rare. We got all kinds of unique stuff here. There's Smithwick blanks. There is shallow bombers, shallow bandits. Even got a couple of those Moon Eye custom painted by Rick at Killam. Got planer boards, all your diving mechanisms here. We got a scary open door here that if you look, this is our shipping office. Welcome. And then in this, I bet you can't guess what's in here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you 2 chances. Nope. You got it. Eggs. Let's go. We got lemon ice. We got chrome cured king eggs. Delicious. You could order those on our website, or you could stop in the store and get them. We got all kinds of goodies for you here. All right, let's close that creepy door. If you want to build your own spinners or harnesses, we have the blades here. R.I.P. to Mike Steffes at Warrior, but Dreamweaver's got our back, and they have picked up the Warrior line, so we are now able to have all these beautiful blades from Warrior Tackle. If you want to build your own steelhead spinners, we have these new Simon blades, harnesses, the wires to build them, so you can build all your own harnesses up. We got a small selection of salmon spoons over here. Dreamweavers are killer. The Warrior Flutter spoons are our favorite, of course. And all of our walleye spoons are right here. These are the famous Warrior Flutter spoons. We got the Junior Streak. So you guys can see people like the Scorpions. These are all Scorpions that are sold out. These are the Dreamweaver WDs. And then here's some little Warriors that are left. Here is all of our trolling sinkers. So we have these banana sinkers or bottom walkers. We got them in all different sizes. They go all the way up to 8 ounces, so good for 80 foot of water. We do have these, which are a Buffalo favorite. These are the bottom bouncers here. So they're bent, wire bent at a 90-degree angle. You hook this up to mostly a worm harness or a spoon, a worm with a worm on it called a worm burner. They go all the way up to 16 ounces. Those are made right here in Buffalo, New York. We got snap-on weights. And these are all of our spoons and spinners all the way over. So every little Clio made, every Vibrax we could get. We got Panther Martins. We got character lure spinners. We got all the moonshine lures. And then if you walk around this end, we have a great selection of steelhead slammers, guys. That is one killer lure, let me tell you. If you guys haven't tried a steelhead slammer in the creeks, relive your childhood and throw one of these on and swing one of those in the current and just hold on, man. Steelhead cannot resist them things. It's really amazing. So we have another display of knives here. This is all of our current knives. We have some really beautiful fillet knives here that we just came out with. 440C steel with a hollow grind, micarta handles. We have our rod hugger, trusty rod hugger wall that came from the old shop. Don't have many to choose from, but you can scoop them up while you're here. And we have the largest bead selection in the country, I would say. You've never seen a bead wall like this. So all of our soft beads are right here. So that is a, let's see, these are 2 4-foot by 8-foot pieces. So there's this whole wall of soft plastics from Death Row and B&R. And then if you switch over to this side, we got all our hard beads from Robolize. We have the mercurial beads, which are a quick change hard plastic bead. He makes them in floating, neutrally buoyant, and sinking. We got a bunch of bead pegs. We are out of the Eco Row ones. Those have been the hot sellers this year, but we got the trout bead. We got the Phantom Pinnets. We got the new Catalyst beads from my buddy Danny Edwards. These are really kicking butt this year. We got the Great Lakes beads. We got the traditional trout beads. We have the new bloop beads. We're going to fill this whole area up with bloop. And oh my God, more Supreme sacks. There you go, guys. You could stop by and fill up your Supreme sack with lots of beads here. Throw it in your hip pack, and you'll be ready to rock and roll. We got Lazy Larry, Steelhead beads. And then if you start here and walk around this corner, this is all of our fly tying stuff. So you got your tail material here, all of your marabou. You got some nice Antron body material here, some bucktails, some pheasant necks. Let's see, we got aqua hair, yellow hackle, which is one of the main ingredients in the Colville special jig. All kinds of body material, dubbing, chenille, flashed fibers. Lots of goodies. So we are in the process of organizing right now, and this is about as far as we've gotten. But as you can see, the shop is coming together. In the last couple of years, we have gone through a mass exodus of getting all the old stuff out and switching it with new stuff, and it's looking pretty good. So slowly but surely, we're getting there. But if you look here, these are all our body materials, and we're trying to get the right size pegs mixed in so it doesn't look so in and out trippy here. So lots of goodies. And we have these beautiful brushes, which people just freak out over. These are killer from Fairflies. Ethically sourced, beautiful. And then we got some miscellaneous swag, some really nice, beautiful Blood Run hats. Lots of choices from them. We got some blue pats. We got some tapered leaders here, some fly lines, a bunch of generic fluorocarbon, Seagar, Phantom, Blood Run, Phantom, if I said that, I'm not sure. This is all the Sunline stuff, the FC Sniper, and then the FC Sniper Leader. And we have the most amazing selection of Varavas Leader probably in the country, since Varavas is so incredible. We got the regular trout, the big trout, the VSP Absolute, the Vermax, all awesome shock leader. We got some full fluorocarbon to put right on your bass reels if you're going to be vertical jigging or drop shotting. This stuff also works awesome for leader. And then here is all Varavas's main line. This is all their incredible fluorocarbon and copolymer monofilaments. And over here is all of our braid and our incredible chromium. So if you don't know about this stuff, you guys got to come in. We're the only place in the country that has it. And this has been carefully sourced and designed for float fishing for steelhead. So you guys have to try this if you haven't tried it. It is incredible. And over here, I love this area. This is an area I built by picking rocks piece by piece and sourcing all this wood from from the woods locally and from mills that cut down. This is a piece of oak here, and it's all live edge. We built this giant rod pyramid. This is all black walnut up here. And then these are all pallets that are from Germany that I stripped down and made the walls here from the machine shop. So when we get parts in from Germany in Spencerport, we have these beautiful pallets, and it has all this really cool pine and cedar. So I've stripped it all down. I made this beautiful wall, and these rocks are all from Lake Erie. And then here we have some really cool basswood, and they're laser etched with some of our different designs we use on the back of reels. So this kind of came together by accident. This soffit was supposed to be this big, and it ended up being that big, so I had to get creative. So I covered it with a cork face, and then we found these beautiful basswood cookies and did some laser etching magic. So we got a bunch of fly rod combos up there from Lamson, and we have all kinds of float rods. These are our custom rod, the Colville Outfitters line. We have a bunch of hardware rods here. We got some Blood Run rods, some Lamaglass rods, Riversider rods. And then over here we have our Loomis. We got GLX. We got the 1562, 1563, GCX, There's an IMX Pro on the other side that I was checking out. It's a little too heavy, fast action. We have some Raven rods, a bunch of fly rods here. We got Syndicates, Lamsons, Syndicate and Lamsons, and some Blood Run stuff. We are heavily picked over. It is the peak of our season. We're finally slowing down since the winter has hit. If you come around back here, we designed this whole area to be a Sims aisle, and Sims kind of left us hanging since they sold, and we've kind of converted this to being our apparel all around. And we have this beautiful rock wall or rock archway here from all the rocks I picked. Over here we have a tile from each Great Lake. This is Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, and Lake Superior. Excuse the garbage. It's got to go out in the back to the dumpster. We got all our Colville hoodies here all the way down. We go over. We got some beautiful Blood Run hoodies here. Real heavy duty stuff. We got some Bloop hoodies for all you Bloop fans. And then we got all of our jackets and waders and boots over here. We're going to be carrying Corkers. Right now we have Sims, we have Paramount, we have Grundens, all kinds of amazing stuff. And I don't know what's going on, but I keep finding all of these Supreme sacks all over. Good thing that they gave these to me for free. I mean, holy cow. But yeah, these all this stuff, it's awesome, guys. There's backpacks, hip packs, chest packs, all kinds of jackets to keep you guys warm all winter long. We got some bibs for you guys out on the boats. Want to stay nice and warm when you're fishing the Niagara. And we need some friends to come here and help us unpack some boots and line up the boots here real nice. But this is our boot display, which is made by Half Cut Cookies, and these are all different rocks from Lake Erie. We have some blue slag from the Grand River. We got horn coral. We got hexagonal coral. That's a Lake Erie special. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole shop though. And what we're known for, besides all of our amazing salmon eggs, are our beautiful Centerpin reels that are machined and manufactured and built right here in Western New York. These are all Centerpin reels that are made from a billet of aluminum, and they are handcrafted, and each one is unique to itself. These are all our 5-inch reels. We have our 535s here, and then we have our 565s over here. And then we have all of our artist anodized reels along the top there. And those are the multi-color ones that are special. They're all up at the top. And I can tell you will not find a more beautiful Centerpin reel than one of these. That's going to be your workhorse for a lifetime. We're getting ready to ship a bunch out. We just had our Black Friday sale, so we're just mangled over here with packing materials and packages and the whole 9 yards. This drawer is the biggest pain in the butt, but I'm going to fix it right here for you guys. Look at that. Fuck, magician. And then we have spinning reels, Shimano, Flugers. This is an Eagle Claw, which you come in and get this reel. It's $50. We get a combo set up for you guys for $100. We got some nice bait casting reels here. We have a few fly reels too, if that's your taste, whatever you're into. And we got all kinds of new custom baits that got to get put away. As you guys can see, there's so much behind the counter that still needs to get put up. We are doing our best, but that's just how it goes being this busy. Thank you guys for taking the tour of Colville Outfitters. I hope to see you guys in the shop pretty soon. Make sure you stop by and say hello, introduce yourself. We are a family-run store, and we're all friends here. So I hope to see you guys this winter. Tight lines.